What's going on, sunshine? We're going to go ahead and get into your message. So there are some karmic ties, secret accounts. Let's find out. Somebody's got some secret accounts. Family members. You could even be getting strange friend requests during this time. A funeral. So there may be a upcoming funeral that some of you guys may be attending. I also feel as if that funeral energy is someone grieving the past or grieving an old version of another individual. Shocking news. You may find out some shocking information at someone's funeral. You may find out that an individual misses you. And for some of you guys, you haven't seen someone since the passing of a family member. And this person is missing you. Okay. Feelings. Everybody in their feelings. Now, I do feel as if you're going to have someone open up about how they truly feel. This individual may be giving you your flowers. For others of you, I do feel as if somebody is going to open up. And this could be about either an addiction or they're going to open up when they're up under the influence. Bottom of the deck, funeral. Okay. You may be going to a funeral. Spirit is wanting you to find ways to cope with your emotions. And you may also end up seeing someone's true colors. Okay. Maybe finding that out. Maybe finding out how somebody truly feels about you. It's too late. Okay. It's too late to tell an individual how you feel. And it's too late. Someone is looking for like locations, a GPS, trying to figure out where someone is at on the map. You may also notice some glitches with the GPS in your vehicle, especially if you have a screen in your car. Bottom of the deck, ghosted. Okay, so somebody is about to ghost you. And some of you guys, you could be ghosting others during this time. I feel like somebody could also be looking for some of you guys. Like looking to figure out where you live at. This individual may also be utilizing GPS. Trying to put in your address. And for those of you who you have family members that may have your actual location, they definitely watch. See where you at, what you doing, and who you with. January, February, March is significant. I also feel as if someone could be like a junior or the third. Theodore, the third. You trying to figure out why somebody ghosted you. You pick up this hot and cold, kind of like detached energy from this individual. Let's find out what these feelings are, what this is about. Now, if someone passed away, I do feel as if it was their time. This person could have gotten lost while traveling. Could even be a vehicle accident that may have taken someone's life. This person wanted to get a chance to express how they felt about the relationship, but it's too late. You know, it's like when somebody passes away, all those things that you wish you could have said, the things that you wish the two of you could have done together. Like somebody is feeling that energy and it feels very heavy. So there could be some grief that an individual is dealing with. And also I'm feeling as if with this ghosted card on the bottom of the deck, like you could have separated from someone or you've been detached, you and this individual, y'all really haven't talked for some time. And there seems to be some type of regret. Not for everybody, but for someone who is grieving the loss of a loved one, or maybe finding out that a loved one has transitioned. It's like they have a lot of regrets. 5 of Cups energy, that's what it's definitely giving. So it's about these feelings though. I do pick up on someone who does a lot of driving for a living. You could be utilizing GPS to help you get around. I do feel as if someone is going to arrive at their destination later than they intended. I also feel as if it's like somebody is too late to get to an individual to like help them, knowing that that person is in their feelings. It's like you're trying to track this individual down. Okay. Boundaries. You could be hearing some sirens. I also feel as if someone may end up seeing some yellow tape. I do pick up on a tragedy. And I feel as if it stems from somebody being in their feelings, someone being angry. This could transpire in Aries season also. This could even be dealing with an Aries. On a lighter note, a lot of you guys are setting boundaries, healthy boundaries with the individual, and it has them in their feelings. That could be what has created some distance between you and them. Intimidation. Look, I'm telling you, this could even be like some gun violence. Somebody could even try to intimidate an individual with a weapon. I hear a woman calling 911 saying that an individual has a weapon, but it's too late by the time they get there. You may also find yourself being around someone or in a presence of somebody that makes you feel uneasy. I do feel as if somebody could even have a psychotic break. Some of my ladies, you may feel a need to protect yourself. You could even have your own gun to protect yourself. I am picking up on an individual being triggered. Clarify GPS. Look, target. So somebody is looking for a specific person. They looking to target someone. Bottom of the deck, sea of emotions. You may find yourself feeling overwhelmed by a lot of emotions. There's a water sign who is also deeply affected by you. This person feels as if like you ghosted them, or they feel like the connection is off and on. It's hot and cold. Even if you are not a highly emotional person, over the next couple of days, you're going to feel a lot of emotions. And for some of you guys, these emotions are not yours. This is somebody that you was just kicking it with. This is what Spirit is telling me. I hear an individual saying, I didn't had it up to here. So this person doesn't know how to control their emotions. They're having an outer body experience. I'm also picking up on some of you guys being able to feel the presence of, this could be an ancestor or a loved one or someone that has transitioned around you. You may end up getting like chills. You could be cold. Or you find yourself just being overwhelmed with all of these emotions out the blue. Okay, so here you are having to set up boundaries with an individual. That may cause them to be intimidated. And then someone starts to target you. I do feel as if this message is going to be a confirmation for someone who recently went to Target, for an individual who may be a gun owner. Okay. Hateful acts directed at a particular person or a group. I'm also hearing that this situation has drove somebody crazy. It's just a matter of time. And there is a woman at the center of all of it. She's intimidated by someone that she may be dating. This person could be forcing her to set up some boundaries that she's not comfortable setting with others. And I do feel as if, yes, there may be some distance between these two individuals, but there's a masculine energy. This individual could have an N or E, first, middle, last initial. Someone could even live in the Northeast area. That's a confirmation. You're dealing with someone who may end up having a psychotic break, or this person is deeply affected by you on an emotional level. They may try to target you. It's like they're trying to figure out where you at or where you're going to be at. Another confirmation will be for those of you who have been seeing floaters lately. Gemini, you too late to the scene is what I hear. You may even end up talking to police, or, you know, somebody gets a phone call from 911. I do feel as if someone could even be born in the month of September and the month of October or November. That's going to be a confirmation to this message. It's like someone knows how a situation is going to end, what's fated to happen. And it all stems from an individual being in their feelings and then somebody setting up boundaries with that person. It's like they struggle with handling those emotions. But see, on the bottom of the deck, you have a sea of emotions. Look at you. Pick your jaw up. You are going to be shocked at the risk that an individual is willing to take, this masculine energy. They have some karmic ties with a karmic partner. And this individual could have children with this person. They come across as being very high vibrational. There's about to be a divine intervention. Okay. An individual's health and wellness. There's some health issues. And I also feel as if someone's family is keeping that a secret to avoid confrontation. Now, another confirmation will be some paranormal activity that you end up hearing or you end up noticing. I do feel as if your perception, your outlook on a situation is about to change, especially when it comes to somebody that you may be living with. And your spirit team, if you got somebody living in your house and you're hearing paranormal activity, your spirit team is wanting you to change your outlook on the individual that you live with. Some of y'all may come to the realization that you're living with a turtleneck Tammy or a turtleneck Tyrone, whether this is a family member or not. I do see an individual also getting into a heated argument with someone's family members. But yeah, you can definitely tell that this man or someone is in their feelings and they deeply affected by you. Now, ghosted, spiritual gifts. Your gifts are also going to shock you because I do feel like a lot of you guys, your gifts are heightened during this time. So information that you may be receiving, I do feel as if someone's clairs are heightened during this time. And here you are, you having to pick your damn jaw up. Some of you guys accurately predict something, or you just spoke something into existence, not thinking about it, giving it a second thought, and then boom, that shit happened, and you just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. I do pick up on some of you guys also. For some time, you have been ignoring the signs that you have been receiving from your spirit team. Someone has also ignored their spiritual gifts. So it's like an individual not investing in their spiritual gifts. Spirit said go with this deck, honey. Let's find out. Boundaries. Got them intimidated. I do see individuals who own guns going to, this could be like a gun range, or it's like you're practicing trying to hit your target. I do feel as if it's going to be some random ass shit where there's a masculine energy who's just targeting specific people who are driving down a specific road. It's like this person may shoot at this individual's car or individuals' cars. So y'all be careful. I also feel as if there's going to be a notification via someone's apps. So if you have like a Ring camera, there could be a notification from other individuals in the area. Like, oh, did y'all hear that shooting? Or, oh, what is the heavy police presence in this area? Feelings. Taurus energy. You're also going to have to set up some boundaries when it comes to an individual's traditional beliefs. This could even be setting up some boundaries with the Taurus. And for some of y'all, this may be a situation where it's like a company or where you work at. You have to set up boundaries with those individuals, and they're going to be upset at first, but they'll get over it. Setting up boundaries also with somebody who has this traditional way of thinking about relationships. You know, like men are supposed to do this. Men are supposed to be providers and protectors. Women are supposed to be nurturers. It's like, baby, that's some old ass outdated thinking. There's a masculine energy who may feel as if, you know, women belong in the kitchen doing laundry. Doesn't believe in doing housework or helping contribute to the house in that fashion as long as they pay bills. And it's like, baby, we not in the 1800s, honey. Shit, women work 40, 50, 60 hours a week too. Raising kids too. And you think that somebody about to work 40 hours a week, raise kids, and take care of your grown ass? Chill, please. And for my masculine energy, you may be noticing that about, you know, individuals that you are connected to. Like, damn, this person got some old, outdated thinking. You know, you can have a conversation with the masculine energy and you telling this person, you know, like, hey, you know, love on your woman. Give her a foot massage. Cook dinner for her. Be romantic. Bring some intimacy to the relationship. And this dude is like, oh, hell nah, that's some girly ass shit. Oh, you know, you getting soft. And it's like, no, honey. Yo, that's why your ass can't keep a relationship. You can't keep your woman happy, honey. But for whoever that individual is that has that old, outdated thinking, it's too late to save that person. That's who they are. And that person is going to be intimidated by you because you don't look at life and have just this traditional way of seeing roles in relationship. Maybe you don't celebrate certain holidays. It's like, okay, what we celebrating Thanksgiving for? That person is intimidated by you. Because why don't you want to celebrate the family traditions now? Tell us about intimidation. It's too late. I do pick up on an individual asking somebody questions while they're at work, and this could even be about their health, like, are you feeling good? You don't look too good. And then this person ends up snapping on you. Mind your business. Hangman. Masculine energy is about to get caught up Pisces season. Could be dealing with a Pisces. If you are wondering yes or no to your situation, the answer is going to be yes. But I do see someone learning to release control of a situation. And the moment that somebody ends up getting caught up in a situation, they begin to feel insecure, intimidated by the other partner, or that intimidation that they were feeling is what led to the behavior, but now their ass is caught up. And for my Pisces, it's too late. Okay. I don't know if you was trying to submit something, if you was trying to save a situation or save a person, but Spirit said it's too late. If there was a situation where you were feeling intimidated about approaching it, about talking about it, it's like the time has passed. You've had your window of opportunity. Now, with these being two major arcana, this is something major that is taking place. I also feel as if somebody could be putting their wedding on hold. So individuals who are engaged, they were supposed to get married by a specific day, and they decide to put the wedding off. Now everybody is asking questions like, oh, I thought y'all was going to get married in 2026. And it just has an individual in their fucking feelings. Mind your business. It's like they get all defensive and upset. And it's just like, well, oh shit, I done struck a nerve. What you say? You triggered her. You triggered a bitch. Because somebody got ghosted. I'm also picking up on there being some swelling of the legs. Clarify GPS and target. King of Swords. This is an intellectual man. Okay, this is somebody who they're going to do the right thing. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. So you are in the Four of Pentacles energy. Yes, things are stable. You're feeling secure when it comes to love, your status, even finances. Okay, you may even be playing it safe right now when it comes to work. But somebody wants to know why you ghosted them. Why you're not responding to their text messages, or you're just not responding to them. You're coming across as hot and cold. And that really fucks with the individual also. Now, you could be dealing with a air sign man, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Either this man is a target or this man is targeting you. Let's find out a little bit more about this King of Swords. Spirit is wanting you to be patient with this situation. See it from a higher perspective. And you may be coming to the realization, especially if this is a air sign man who lives at a distance from you, like you would need a GPS to get to their house. This person could even live near a target. Know that they are intimidated by you, because you set up boundaries with that person when it comes to your personal business, your traditions, the way that you do things, or your relationship. I also feel as if this may have transformed this individual, or what transpired between the two of you, it transformed you. Honey, and I just heard you can read a bitch like a book, and that's what got their ass intimidated. Because when you read somebody, it forces them into a transformation that they themselves didn't know that they were needing or ready for. Yeah, somebody was in a cocoon. Okay. Hermit. Ace of Pentacles. So this is an older masculine energy. This person is also going to break you off with some bread. I do feel as if there is a Virgo that could also be involved in this situation. Okay, this person has been giving a masculine energy some money behind your back. This King of Swords, this is someone who's mature for their age, regardless of how old they are. And they're also very strategic when it comes to what they're going to offer an individual. On another note, back to some crazy shit. I see somebody paying. This could be like a hitman, or paying somebody to do the dirty work for them. This is a hateful individual, a hateful person. Indonesia is also significant. I'm also feeling as if someone is an introvert. Okay, I do see a police officer going to go and talk to, this could be a Virgo, or going to go and talk to someone about a Virgo. Tell me about the Hierophant. Six of Pentacles. So I do see you doing some good deeds. You could be giving to an organization or donating. Yeah. The things that are donated to individual they don't want, they would rather have money. For those of you who are helping the homeless, you may end up coming across a homeless individual that kind of rejects whatever items you give them. And they like, I just want the money. What they say, bitch, show me the money. And you're going to have to set up boundaries with their ass. Like, hold up, swallow up. Motherfucker, beggars can't be choosers now. The fuck? Not only that, that may have you in your feelings. Like, damn, here you are trying to do something nice for an individual and they got the audacity to turn away what it is that you're trying to do for them. And it's like it's something free that you're trying to give them, but it's not good enough. They're not satisfied. And for some of you guys, an individual refuses to accept your help. They definitely gonna end up missing out on an opportunity. Okay. Tell me about the intimidation. Seven of Cups. Oh, I got options. That's the energy you in. You definitely got some options. Okay, but Spirit said don't be confused. You seeing everything but how the situation is going to turn out. It's like you are paying attention to everything that's going on, but you need to be paying attention to this masculine energy. Not only are you going to see the situation from a higher perspective, but then you're going to understand truly what your options are when it comes to dealing with this person. And there are a lot of reasons, a lot of things that contribute to an individual feeling intimidated by you. If somebody left you hanging or they ghosted you, Spirit wants you to see that rejection as a blessing. Now, when the person does eventually try to come around, rekindle the relationship, I see you treating that person like an option. For some of you guys, it's like you're really confused as to what the fuck they want because you're focused on something else, not that person. It's like you finally see the situation for what it is and you're like, okay, shit, it was blocked by Spirit. Spirit is going to block that situation and bless you with another opportunity. Now, the beautiful thing about this message, even though it's a little cray-cray, is you have a lot of pentacles out here. So we do know that there's opportunities available. You can definitely change this situation around, turn it around to your advantage. Three of Swords. Somebody is also heartbroken that an individual risked it all. Spirit said, just wait, you're going to end up getting a message. Especially if you are an air sign woman, you're going to end up receiving a message from a soulmate. And it's going to clarify everything that Spirit is telling you within this message. Like, it definitely gives you some insight. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. I see you holding on to a connection where there's a lot of chemistry between you and this individual. But I also feel as if you may end up ghosting another connection that you have. Spirit, what is the message as we head out of here for the viewer? Air sign. Okay, bottom of the deck is a celestial being. Self-care is important, especially when it comes to your hobbies. Now, a lot of you guys, you may be experiencing some financial blocks. And Spirit wants you to focus on your self-care, your well-being, investing in yourself, and connecting with nature. You do have an air sign who is a celestial being. This person is helping you during this time. There's a sense of liberation, especially those of you who recently went through a storm, or there was an actual like storm as far as weather. Confirmation, maybe that money is coming in. Okay. I see you communicating with a lot of confidence around the full moon. And I see you defeating any type of opposition or some demon time that an individual was on. Okay. Your spiritual guardian is, you're having to sacrifice. Make some sacrifices during this time. Some of you guys, you want to just sit back and meditate on things. Spirit is like, nah, you're going to have to take some action. You're going to have to trust your intuition, your spiritual gifts, and take some action. Okay. Thank you so much for your love and support, boo. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, darling. I will see you later on this week. Bye.